I'm reading a book at the moment called Area 51, an uncensored history of America's top secret military base, written by Annie Jacobsen. And there's a passage in it that made me laugh out loud. Have a listen. In 1942, when the jet engine was first being developed, the Army Air Corps desired to keep the radical new form of flight a secret until the military was ready to unveil the technology on its own terms. Before the jet engine, airplanes flew by propellers, and before 1942, for most people, it was a totally foreign concept for a plane to fly without the blades of a propeller spinning around. With the jet engine, in order to maintain silence on this technological breakthrough, the Army Air Corps entered into a rather benign strategic deception campaign involving a group of its pilots. Every time a test pilot took a Bell XP-59A jet aircraft out on a flight test over the Muroc dry lake bed in California's Mojave Desert, the crew attached a dummy propeller to the airplane's nose first. The Bell pilots had a swath of airspace in which to perform flight tests, but every now and then, a pilot training on a P-38 Lightning would cruise into the adjacent vicinity to try and get a look at the airplane. The airplane was seen trailing smoke, and eventually, rumours started to circulate at local pilot bars. Pilots wanted to know what was being hidden from them. According to Edwards Air Force Base historian Dr. James Young, the chief XP-59A Bell test pilot, a man by the name of Jack Willems, got an idea. He ordered a gorilla mask from a Hollywood prop house. On his next flight, Willems removed the mock-up propeller from the nose of his jet airplane and put on the gorilla mask. When a P-38 Lightning came flying nearby for a look, Willems maneuvered his airplane close enough so that the P-38 pilot could look inside the cockpit of the jet plane. The Lightning pilot was astonished. Instead of seeing Willems, the pilot saw a gorilla flying an airplane that had no propeller. The stunned pilot landed and went straight to the local bar, where he sat down and ordered a stiff drink. There, he began telling other pilots what he had definitely seen with his own eyes. His colleagues told him he was drunk, that what he was saying was an embarrassment, and that he should go home. Meanwhile, the concept of the gorilla mask caught on among other Bell XP-59A test pilots, and soon Willems' colleagues joined the act. Over the course of the next few months, other P-38 Lightning pilots spotted the gorilla flying the propellerless airplane. Some versions of the historical record have the psychiatrist for the US Army Air Corps getting involved, helping the Lightning pilots to understand how a clear-thinking fighter pilot could become disoriented at altitude and believe he'd seen something that clearly was not really there. Everyone knows that a gorilla can't fly an airplane. Whether or not the psychiatrist really did get involved, and if he did, whether he was aware of the gorilla masks, remains ambiguous to Dr. Craig Luther, a contemporary historian at Edwards Air Force Base. But for the purposes of a strategic deception campaign, the point is clear. No one wants to be mistaken for a fool.